Before we start, help me reach 1,000 subscribers. It takes 1 second, and it really helps the channel. Now let's get into it.
Listen up here.
Hey!
They may call you Kid Dynamite. You mess with me, I'll put your fuse out.
No, that guy on this one here.
Sign the contract, big boy. Sign the contract.
But in some sports, the measurements of the human body are thought to be of greater value, such as in boxing, where every portion of the fighter's anatomy is recorded and critiqued. For Mike Tyson, the most scrutinized measurement of all is his height. Is he really 5'11 and a half as reported, or is he shorter? For the press, it's become a very popular question.
I'm tall enough to be heavyweight champ of the world.
Iron Mike Tyson was a different beast. A fighter who didn't need height or size to create terrifying knockouts. He destroyed the biggest, heaviest heavyweights of his era, making giants look helpless and completely broken.
Well, as most people don't know, he turned those things that people thought was a disadvantage into an advantage. Being very short, he was able to get inside quicker with short arms and powerful punches. Plus, he had a tremendous heart and determination. And these things, what people don't know, don't show up on the statistics. So Rocky Marciano proved in his right. He was undefeated in 8 years. He was also a great fighter to reckon with.
So sit back and get comfortable, because right now, we're revisiting the legendary battles where Mike Tyson went to war against massive giants of the heavyweight division. 1. Mike Tyson versus Tyrell Biggs.
The taller man and the bigger man is almost always going to beat the smaller man and the shorter man. That's usually the case, unless the smaller, shorter man's name is Mike Tyson.
The entire United States was waiting for the showdown between Mike Tyson and Tyrell Biggs. Back in the early 1980s, near the end of Tyson's amateur career, Biggs defeated Mike during the Olympic trials. Many believed the decision itself was ridiculous, because Tyson's violent, aggressive style simply didn't fit the clean-cut image American boxing wanted at the time.
Even when Tyrell Biggs was up, winning a gold medal at the Olympics in Los Angeles, he was being put down. Put down for his pure amateur style in what was, after all, the biggest amateur tournament in the world.
Biggs took away Tyson's dream of winning Olympic gold, and Mike wanted revenge. To Biggs' credit, he somehow survived nearly 7 rounds against prime Mike Tyson. But Iron Mike slowly turned what started as a competitive fight into a brutal one-sided beating. Biggs simply couldn't handle Tyson's unstoppable power and pressure. Near the end of round 7, Mike dropped him with a monstrous left hook. The punch was so violent that even a strong heavyweight like Biggs nearly flew through the ropes. Tyrell somehow got back up, but his story was already over. Tyson quickly knocked him down again, forcing the referee to stop the fight.
10 seconds to go and around there. The left hand is down again. It's all over.
By the end, Biggs' face looked completely destroyed, while Tyson showed the world the enormous difference between amateur and professional boxing.
Look at the right hand of Tyrell Biggs. It's down, and the left hook has been landing from round 1.
2. Mike Tyson versus Jose Ribalta.
As depicted here against the 6'5" Jose Ribalta, it's logical to assume that a longer reach increases a fighter's chances of landing more jabs. But once again, the Tyson camp disagrees.
Jabbing doesn't have anything to do with the length of your arms or anything. Jabbing is all to do with timing. If you throw your jab at the right time, you could be 5'6", and I'll jab a guy.
Another giant eventually became part of Tyson's growing list of victims. Back in 1986, Jose Ribalta was considered one of the rangiest heavyweights on the planet. And on fight night, he outweighed Tyson by almost 50 pounds. The big question was simple. Could Tyson's raw violence overcome those massive physical advantages? The answer was obvious. Yes. Early in the fight, Ribalta actually gave Mike some problems. He tied Tyson up in clinches and used his incredible reach to slow down the aggression. But prime Tyson wasn't just explosive. He was terrifyingly intelligent. Starting around the 3rd round, Mike began stepping outside Ribalta's lead foot before attacking, opening up endless angles for hooks and combinations. Jose's size allowed him to survive deep into the fight, but by round 9, Tyson finally cracked him with one of his signature combinations. Left hook to the body, followed immediately by a crushing right hook upstairs. Then in round 10, Tyson dropped Rebalta hard and finally finished the fight. 3. Mike Tyson versus Frank Bruno.
Frank Bruno was Britain's most exciting heavyweight for a generation.
Bruno has just shown the American public what he can do with a punch.
The undisputed heavyweight champion of the world, ready and waiting for Frank Bruno.
As boxing evolved into a new era, Frank Bruno represented the next generation. He had a bodybuilder's physique, dangerous punching power, and legitimate boxing skill. Many genuinely believed Bruno could become the man who finally stopped the American knockout machine. From the opening minutes, Tyson overwhelmed him with pressure, speed, and non-stop aggression. By round 3, Bruno was already trapped against the ropes. Huge and physically powerful, Frank was reduced to surviving in clinches and desperately leaning on the ropes for relief. He looked like prey. Tyson looked like a predator hunting for the finish. By the end of the round, it became painful to watch Bruno struggle. You could literally see hopelessness in his eyes. After several more devastating shots from Tyson, Bruno staggered badly. The referee had seen enough and stepped in to stop the beating. Another terrifying performance from Iron Mike.
It's all over. Mike Tyson wins on a 5th round TKO.
4. Mike Tyson versus Andrew Golota.
I know probably he's mad I ain't gonna wait on him. I wasn't no waiting game, but oh God, it's too beautiful. It's a good day today, you know. But listen, right? Go ahead, man. Go ahead. I wish you mother hit me low. Yeah, hit me low. I wish you do that. It's on like a mother.
By the beginning of the new millennium, Tyson was far removed from his prime years. Prison, scandals, and years of chaos had clearly damaged him.
I think I'm grown enough, you know, to step in the ring and win this guy. Physically, I never felt better. Believe it or not, you know. I feel so strong.
Meanwhile, Andrew Golota was entering one of the best stretches of his career. Dirty, absolutely. But he was still dangerous, entertaining, and physically massive. Golota promised to knock Tyson out, but he failed to recognize something terrifying. Even a rusted version of Mike Tyson was still a starving animal. Mike immediately stormed forward with savage pressure, trapping Golota near the ropes almost instantly and unloading explosive combinations. Despite being much larger, Golota looked terrified. The Polish giant had absolutely no answer for Tyson's aggression and power. By the end of round 1, Golota hit the canvas. And in round 2, things got even worse. He was barely fighting back anymore. Panic completely took over his corner. Trainers desperately searched for some kind of solution, but Golota himself clearly didn't want to continue. Broken mentally and physically exhausted, he made one of the strangest decisions ever seen in heavyweight boxing. He refused to come out for round 3.
Is just distraught with this decision by their man, Andrew Golota. He wants to get the heck out of here. He's coming near us now, gets away. People are throwing things at him.
They're throwing popcorn, soda, beer, everything that they can.
Unbelievable sight here at the Palace of Auburn Hills.
Golota argued with his trainers, angrily pushed away attempts to put the mouthpiece back in, and finally climbed through the ropes and walked to the locker room while the crowd exploded in rage. Tyson looked furious. He wanted the knockout. And honestly, he probably would have gotten it. Just imagine how terrifying Mike Tyson had become if even giants like Andrew Golota preferred running away over standing in front of him. 5. Mike Tyson versus Lou Savarese. And finally, the most brutal, controversial, and chaotic Tyson performance of them all. The fight against Lou Savarese became an absolute scandal.
Some respect, because Mike's only got one speed. It's fast forward.
Within seconds, down goes Savarese.
The moment Savarese got back up, Tyson completely lost control. It honestly looked like Mike wanted to kill him. With terrifying rage, Tyson rushed forward, throwing non-stop punches at full power. Referee John Coyle, who looked tiny standing between those heavyweights, desperately tried to stop the massacre. But Tyson barely even noticed him. Mike accidentally shoved the referee to the canvas and continued attacking Savarese anyway. Tyson had completely snapped. This became one of those horrifying moments where Mike's inability to control his emotions endangered not only his opponent, but the referee too. That was Mike Tyson at his scariest, a violent machine that not champions, not giants, and not even referees could truly stop.